World News Tonight with Peter Jennings continues. Now, solutions.
We are actually going to address a problem tonight that may be affecting the lives of 20 million Americans. And what is startling is that the vast majority of them, 90%, do not understand what sort of a problem they have. Some are children who have a reading problem at school and are falling behind. Some are adults who are often passed over at work because they seem unable to focus. Who would imagine that the solution involves something as simple as color and light? Here's ABC's Carol Lynn.
For 9-year-old Ryan Bassett, reading is physically painful and confusing.
Brian, what do the words look like on the page?
They're jumping around.
Which one hurts your eyes more, Ryan?
Ryan suffers from scotopic sensitivity syndrome, or SSS, an extreme sensitivity to color and light that may explain why it is so difficult for him to achieve in school. This is what Ryan sees when he reads. Words appear to slide off the page. Whole sentences blur, shift. Words may even turn upside down. The distortion can vary, and SSS patients can compensate by pushing themselves to read. Karen Guthrie managed to graduate from college by training herself to read upside down.
The magazine's now upside down.
Right. I can read it. I can just turn it around. I just turn it around in my mind as I'm reading it.
Can you read a passage for us?
Sure. Even his most devoted followers, however, may not have seen his drawings.
But reading was so confusing, Karen was discouraged from going to law school. Psychologist Helen Erlin found that the problem was not with the eyes, but with the brain.
It is how the brain receives and processes the information. And if it isn't coming in correctly, it's like looking at a television set that isn't fine-tuned right.
To correct the picture, Erlin experimented with color.
Let's put this back and see. You want to find the word?
Right there.
The results were immediate. Combinations of colors stopped the distortions. Research on the connection between the eye and the brain is just beginning to explain why. What we see is determined by the carefully synchronized timing of thousands of visual signals that pass through the eye and travel on a pathway into the brain. This is where perceptions like depth, color, and contrast are processed. In people with severe learning disabilities, the receptors along this central relay point may be damaged, so information is getting to the brain too slowly, causing headaches and distortion.
Why colored lenses work is still being debated by researchers. One theory is that colors act as a filter to speed up the light waves that enable the brain to see the whole picture.
In Douglas, Arizona, Helen Erlin trained the school district to screen 5,000 underachieving students for scotopic sensitivity syndrome. Half were diagnosed with SSS, along with 40% of their teachers and administrators. After the first year of providing students colored overlays, test scores jumped 10%.
We're not having to spend it on special education because we've corrected the problem that was causing the substandard achievement.
Bob has a little red wagon.
It is a solution that offers a chance to overcome a disability, to read without confusion or pain. Carol Lynn, ABC News, Long Beach.